Hi everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing a rustic underground house with a courtyard, and I actually got this requested from Felix Andre himself, and I'm so excited about this one, and I'm so nervous about this one because you guys know that Felix Andre is my biggest idol and I really don't want to disappoint him, so I'm really hoping that he's going to like it. And I built this in Henford-on-Bagley on 64 by 64. You wouldn't believe it but I finally did it. And Felix Andre showed me one picture that he saved from Pinterest, I believe, and it was a picture of this beautiful underground courtyard, and he had a vision of like one-storied rustic house with a courtyard, but I really wanted to recreate that particular one that is underground because I've never seen anything like it before, and I just thought it would be a very interesting idea to recreate it in The Sims. And this is my second version. Actually, I started with this completely differently. I built like a real underground basement at first. I really tried to make it as a basement, but then I noticed that I didn't notice, I remembered that I cannot change the color of the grass. So I can just basically put a carpet that looks like grass, but I can't change the color of the terrain or anything like that. And I really didn't wanted that because that just doesn't look quite natural, right? And also I really like that picture because everything was super overgrown, like with wild grass all over the place, and this kind of hills around this courtyard, this underground house. So I really wanted to recreate that vibe and make it as close to the reality as possible, let's say it like that. And also the interior of this house is huge. I made it for the parents, 2 kids and a toddler, and we have in total 4 bathrooms and 1 toilet. Like every single room has its own bathroom, and I made like one separate toilet for maybe guests when they arrive or something like that, when they just need to go pee, but yeah, every single room is huge, extremely huge, and that's really not something that I'm good at. Like a lot of space. Guys, that I really do enjoy and love clutter, and when you have a huge space, it's really hard to clutter it. It really takes a long time, but I manage it and I pull it off, and I'm so proud of myself. Also, today I'm using quite a basic color scheme, and this is not the color scheme that I usually like to use in The Sims. how would I say this? This is probably my favorite color scheme in real life because it's so serene. I think it's very natural, like all these beiges and like mid-brown colors and everything. But there is a lot of people who are using this color palette just because, you know, it's so cozy. And I just don't like necessarily to use it in The Sims all of the time, just because I want to bring something different to the table. So this time, basically, I decided to go with this color scheme, but you're going to see in different rooms, I added a little bit more colors, a little bit like probably different shades of browns. Somewhere I added a little bit of greens, somewhere I added a little bit of oranges and everything like that. So I'm really hoping that you're going to like it, because honestly I really enjoyed this house, even though I thought that I'm going to finish it much sooner, because as you can see, like the exterior is not so complicated. It's not so much things going on. It's basically just house underneath the ground covered with this wild grass, and live it looks so nice. Because I use this grass from, I think, debug section, and it's basically moving on the wind and it looks so gorgeous. I just like the animation of that grass in particular. And I think that we have like 3 shades of that grass, like slightly yellowish, light green, and darker green. So you can always combine them together because they really look very nice together, and they look very natural when you combine them. I think that I combined only 2, like that lighter green shade and also the yellow shade. But yeah, we are almost at the end of this kitchen and I didn't say anything about it. For this kitchen, I used Felix Andre's Groove, Felix Andre's London cabinets, and also I must say that this time I used quite a lot of Peacemaker, and I haven't used a lot of his CC for a long time. I usually use like a pack or 2 maybe in the houses, because there are just some things that I cannot delete, but in general he has so much custom content. He has like a million packs, and I think he's one of the probably oldest CC creators for The Sims 4. And his older packs are a little bit on the alpha side, I would say it like that. Like the textures are a bit more alpha, so I don't really use them anymore. I use like newest packs, and also I have a few packs that I saved that I really need a clutter from. And I think that his latest packs are Hinterlands Living, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it has like 2 or 3 parts. And I used that packs today. Just the color scheme and overall country vibe of that pack fit so perfectly with the vibe that I was going for. And I must say that today I used quite a lot of custom content. I definitely used the ones that I always use from Felix Andre and Harry, from Pierre Sim, from Charlie Pancakes, from Toots, and also, as I said, from the Peacemaker or from the Sensational design. He has like 2 names. So some of you maybe know him by his older Peacemaker name, but I think that right now he is more into Sensational designs name. And as you can see, I was struggling to fill these rooms. They were humongous. I really don't like such a huge rooms because I never know what to put in them. So in this one, I decided to incorporate this chess table, and I thought it's a cute idea, you know, to have more activities in this house. And also I thought that this parents, that they are architects, and I thought that really has sense because this is like very architectural, interesting house. So I made them this office that I'm decorating right now. I don't know, there is not much to it, you know. I just added a lot of shelves filled with clutter, and also this office area over in here. And most of these items that I used in this office are from Felixandre, Kyoto, Berlin, Florence, London, also Groove. I used a lot of shelves from the Groove in this particular house. The Groove set are coming with 2 versions of the shelves. One version are more like rock, stony version, and that's the one that I really like because we don't have nothing like that in the game, and they work so nicely with the stone walls. And of course, as always, Felixandre added like a million swatches, so you can combine them with literally anything. And the other shelves are wooden shelves, so they're more common, I would say it like that. And I'm so grateful for that Groove set, I must say, because it's like a Mediterranean inspired pack. And Felixandre was inspired with a lot of different Mediterranean countries. But those items are so versatile. Since I download them, I cannot stop using them. So I'm really happy that right now I'm having this beautiful Groove set, and I cannot wait to get another set from Felixandre. That's what I'm going to say. Here we are in the living room. I don't even know what to say for this living room. I really like this kind of corner pieces that I made, like this, I don't know how to say it even. Just this, what I'm decorating right now. I think that was like a cute idea to fill up this huge space, and it just looks so cozy. I can imagine myself sitting there and just reading something or just chilling on all of those pillows, and just looks so comfy. But there is not, something really impressive about that. It just looks super cute. I would say it like that, but yeah. I don't know about you, but when I have like huge space and I don't know how to fill it, I just put a lot of seating areas everywhere. And also I think that's quite realistic for the huge houses, because I don't know how do they fill it, And also I put a piano in here. This is my favorite piano from Felixandre. I use it all of the time, And I like it because it's small, it's not like the rest of the pianos in the game. This one is much smaller. It's of course functional, and I just really like to use it everywhere, as a decoration, or if you like to play piano, of course. And here we are in the toddler's room. I needed quite a lot of time to figure out these toddler rooms. I don't know why. Lately, I'm not so inspired with kids' rooms. I think they're still cute though, and I'm really trying to make them different every single time. But I would say that I really need more items for kids. Right now, I have some packs for the kids that I just love, and those are Tiny Travelers, also Oak House from Pierre Sim. Tiny Travelers, of course, House of Harlequins. I used Pufferhead from Emily Sims. Small from Charlie Pancakes. There is a lot of things from the Clutter Cat. She has like 2 packs for kids, Kawaii Kids, and also Farm Friends. And that Farm Friends pack from the Clutter Cat is just amazing. I really like it. Kawaii Kids is a little bit harder for me to use, but also it has some great elements. I really like that the Clutter Cat is producing clutter and also the functional things for kids, and that's really nice addition to all of the CC that I already have. I wanted to say that, as I said before, we have 4 bathrooms and 1 toilet, and I'm going to decorate only one for you, and here we are. And that one is the biggest one. They all have this stone walls and the same tiles, and everything is basically the same. I just added some different details and things like that. But this is the biggest one, and I used laundry day as well for this one because this house is so huge. I just thought that it would be perfect time to use a laundry day. And also you can see that I use some extra things perfect for the laundry day, and those are from Pierre Sim, Tidying Up. I think it's called Tidying Up. And that bag is actually one of his oldest bags. And my dearest Pierre Sim, I didn't even know that it exists. I mean, I was so in shock. I cannot believe that I haven't used it before and that I didn't know it exists. But I was watching like Buana's video, and I saw some clutter from that pack, and I asked her, oh my god, where is this from? Like, I need this. And she told me like, well, from the Pierre Sim. How, why don't you have it? And I'm like, I don't know why I don't have it. So I used it quite a lot in here. Also, we have 2 open closets, and this is the first one in the parents' room. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, you're going to see that because I really wanted to show you that. I just copy-pasted into the kids' rooms because it was the same size, and I did the same thing with the bathroom. I just didn't see why not. To be quite honest with you, it's just a closet. It doesn't have nothing spectacular about it, and I just went and copy pasted. I'm so sorry if that's bothering you, but I don't know. It was so naturally to me. It came so naturally to me at that time. And also, you can definitely notice that I cut out a lot of footage while I was cluttering things. And I think I don't need to explain why, like these shelves. I can give you a video probably 15 minutes long just to clutter these things. So I'm always trying to cut out some pieces of the video that are not so important, like cluttering. I always start cluttering something and then all the clutter just appears at one point, and that's so good. By the way, this painting from living room behind the bed, I used it three times in this video, and Harry, Felix, Charlie, Pierre, please make something like that again. I need more of these things because they just look so good everywhere, and there is definitely some art pieces that I'm overusing, and I just cannot wait for Felix's new pack because he's making some artwork that looks so good, like very classic but modern, and that's really something that I like about it. And here we are in the last room. This room is meant to be for 2 kids. Also, I thought that this house would be a perfect fit for 3 girls this time, and I used the same wallpapers in the toddler's room and in the kids' rooms, but I definitely make them different. And also, I decided to make them one room, but this room is kind of divided into 2 parts. I think that you can notice it. So they both can have a little bit of intimacy. I would say it like that. Their own space. But the beds are in the same area, so I don't know. I really like when kids are sharing the bedroom. I think that's because I shared the bedroom with my sister when I was a kid, and I really loved it. She hated it though. She was always whiny and she always wanted to have her own room, but I really loved sharing it with her, and sometimes I just feel so sad that she's so grown up. I miss her. I just miss her being a tiny little girly girl. I really, I don't know why I just started to be emotional right now. I'm totally insane. But okay. Yeah, I think this is super cute, and also I put this a little craft table over in here so they can be creative as well. Also, I would really like more CC tables like that. We have Tiny Travelers one, but I overuse it, so I need something else. And guys, we came to the end of this video. Thank you so much for 12K. I'm just so happy. You are the best supporters ever. So I'm sending you a lot of kisses. I cannot wait to see you again very soon. Bye you guys.